Here's the most simple way to get into San Ti. It's the way that I learned it from Tim for the Sun style. My feet are 90. I rotate my right foot in 45, and my right hand goes on top of my left. I squat, hands up here, place my heel on the ground. As I press my toe to the ground, I move into San Ti. In this position, this hand just goes straight down. If I didn't step forward, this hand would just do this. Massage. And again, this hand is, and this hand is, so it's, and to change sides, my left hand and foot come back, and I can stay squatted. Or I can come up and rest and shake it out, and then switch. And to close, simply stand up. One very important thing, I do not want my shoulders square, I want them here. And my friend Hans here is going to come in here for a sec. If my shoulders are square and he pushes on me, I'll fall over. If I turn my shoulders, hang on one sec, and now as he pushes, the force of his push goes through my skeleton into the ground, and that's what I want. If he were to lift his front foot and put 100% of his weight into me, I should be able to support his weight without freaking out. I'm not going to ask him to, but I should also be able to support weight the same way in my rear hand. It's a little hard for him to push on me like that, but I want to think like that. So when I do San Ti, thank you so much. That's great. So when I'm in San Ti, I don't think anything violent, but I want to imagine that there's a person, an imaginary faceless person, leaning on me. Not hard, about the way I would lean on a wall, about like this. Most of my weight's into the wall. When I stand in San Ti, I want to imagine that there's a guy in front of me leaning on me. And I can't flex my muscle. To support him, I have to stay relaxed and let the force of the push go through my skeleton into the ground. 1,000 other people are going to talk to you about alignment and what the three different parts of the Trinity posture are. I'll leave that all to them. I think, in my opinion, that really important thing is standing with relaxed muscles and having the intent that I can support weight. I didn't say anything about chi, energy, health, nothing woo. The only thing I imagine is that someone is leaning on me the way I leaned against the wall. And I also imagine that, like the movie character Iron Man shoots those laser beams out, I do imagine that laser beams or flashlights are shooting out the palm of my hands. My middle fingers, my nose are in a straight line, and I imagine that both flashlights are pointed the same direction. And I imagine as I breathe in, the flashlights are pointing out, and as I breathe out, the flashlights are pointing out. And again, shoulders not square here so I can support weight. If you have a friend who will gently lean on you, you'll instantly line up and feel it. Okay? Hope you enjoy. And then this is how San Shi does it. They turn, squat a little bit, sink like I'm stroking a beard, compress, pull my left hip back to bring this hand up,